Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll run now with Swift. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. A draw now. This is Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Finds him over the middle. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Torrey Taylor on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. Devontae Smith. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 28. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Staying grounded with Swift. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Williams to throw on 3rd. Pass brought in by Burton. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. It's this over the middle. It's Kmet. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Going all the way down here. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Now, they didn't bite on the play action, Brock, and for all the times that we've seen that exact concept beat defenses, these guys were not fooled.
You know what that was collectively, defensively? It was great processing. We talk about quarterbacks being great processors. That group defensively just got it done.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Secured by Burton on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game 35 apiece.
35.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Shipley now to return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throw right side, caught by Smith. Short pickup to their own 31. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Duvernay on the return. We dodge the tackle, and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled on that play by an All-Pro last year, Jalen Carter.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Williams off the play fake. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
6 yards. And the Bears first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Bears.
They're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Running behind center with Swift. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 35.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Shipley now to return. Escapes a defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Eagles about set to go on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter.
If you a subscriber,
all right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
I hope y'all having a good Friday night.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down throwing for Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he has this down to the 34. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Hurts. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Jake Elliott to kick
So we've got a
off
tie
for
ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. On play action, here's Williams. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Now, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down, here's Swift. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Swift, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Williams from the gun. Brings it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a third-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 42.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He put everything he's got behind it. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Barkley trying this up the gut. Shoots away from one. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Going to the ground again on first. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Thank you to him behind the line, Brock. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
On third down, it's Hurts. Making the call himself. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down, a run with Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
35-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Andy P, thank you so much for sharing the live.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Throwing from the gun here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Now, after delivering that ball, we see some discomfort out there. So here come the trainers to take a look at him.
Emma, shut up. Emma. Emma. Emma, come here. Come here, girl. Come here, Emma.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. From the left hash, this is from 47. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Going to run again with Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Williams will look to throw. Completed here to Komet. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
A 1-yard gain.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's going to run for it. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. And it's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
31-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
A give right side for Swift. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They run with Swift. He loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. Look, you know I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all that people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they... So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
The previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Williams on the play action. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now lead by 10.
Touchdown, Bears.
Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
56, Eagles 45.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Gibson now to return. Escapes a defender. More room past the 50. And that return heads out of bounds. Job well done. It's close to that enemy 35-yard line.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work and the field position already done.
The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And down double digits from their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. We've set it down from 37. On first down, Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Barkley off the pistol give. Big gap up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Eagles will
Keeping it on the ground. And they get the two-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
makes the score Bears 56, Eagles 53.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Blackwell now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Williams with the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Manunga with it. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. This time it's a passing play. Completed over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
They'll run it with Manunga. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this one does not go far.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. So they're left facing a 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. Hurts. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Thank everybody for pulling up and watching this.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hope y'all enjoyed y'all Friday.
Throwing here, Hurts. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And it's 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now it's Manunga. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run. Nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They go with Manunga here. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Working from the gun, Williams. Is brought in by Burden. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
A gain of 9 yards.
Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. To the ground. It's Manunga. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
He's brought down at the
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Williams set to pass. And that's got it, left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
First down, Williams. Connection made, Kyle Monungai. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be first down, Chicago.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On play action, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So it'll be second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. This one's caught. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Shipley now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they get this down to the 28. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Jukes away from one. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles come through to tie it in the 4th. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Eagles 60, Bears 59. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Jump off Popeye's back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Running back sent in motion. Williams to throw on third. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Big gain downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Romadudes touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That is his sixth passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
This is caught, and he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now, up 7 here in the 4th.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Shipley now to return. Escapes a defender. This makes it up to the 25. The Eagles about set to go on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to Barkley again. Trucks a defender. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he's all the way up to the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break a bid.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Now 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Hurts now from the gun. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trailed by just a point in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Jukes away from one. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears and Roma Dunze headed back out on offense. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. And it's complete. It's Manungai. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And the Bears first down.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Bears pushing to get within range for a game winner. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. Crosses midfield, still going. And finally down right along that opposing 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
He'll look to throw it. Gets his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Complete to Kyle
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their
8
first.
yards on the pickup.
As they'll meet and
Brings up
decide what to do
second
on this
and 2
second down.
At the 31-yard
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They'll run the counter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout.
9 yards.
And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Appreciate y'all pulling up and watching.
Back to the well again. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout.
It's a gain of 11.
And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Brought down back at the 14-yard
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Here he is to throw. Brought in right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And they clock it here, 25 seconds remaining. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Gibson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets out of bounds, stopping the clock, but not the big play they needed. Just a gain of 5.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Hurts setting up to throw. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw it. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. One final shot here. Look at all this time. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. So the Bears take this one on the road. And they got the field goal when it mattered most. And that kicked the difference in the game and what lets them leave here with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Philadelphia.
I hope everybody's having a great Friday, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Until next time, I'm going to go live.